രാജാ വിഭൂതിരോ വേറെ ആരും എടുത്തിട്ടല്ലോ. ഓട് 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 ഓട്. Mic check. आनन्दं परमसुखदं ज्ञानमूर्तिं दूतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं साक्षिभूतं भवं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं that all of us are looking forward to. And today we want to hear us and see us now? If you're all able to hear, kindly wave your hands, please. If you're all able to hear, that's wonderful. So, as we were sharing with how the next program, the next great happening about is going to be happening. So today we are going to be sharing details about Paramashiva Sena for one of you. This program is in quantum of Hinduism, Bhagavan Srinityananda Paramashiva. The next flagship program that is happening for each. So let us look at what Paramashiva Sena is. Each and every one of us can Sena and how each and every one of us experience and learn about Paramashiva Sena. So the dates of the government of is exactly what we are going to be learning about now. So we'd like to share with each and every one of you. So this program, which is going to be happening, is going to be from December 11, 2024, 2025 time. All of us are going to become part of the functional. Please understand, Kailasa already is a functioning nation enrolled who have come and settled in the various sovereign, and through that all of us who are there around this level to become part of the government of Kailasa. And here we'd like to introduce to each and every one of you, and all of you can now get to become part of the parliament of Kailasa. So there are three major categories: Rajya Sabha, the Chit Sabha, and the Lok Sabha. These are the three, all the public. I'll now share the details about what each of these is going to be the Rajya Sabha. All the devotees and the disciples of the SPH, Nityananda Paramashwam, each and every one of you who are ready to give your time and for the revival of Kailasa, 1 month off for the grand Kumbh Mela that is going to be in January, and the preparations starting exactly which is from December 11th to January 13th. When you are taking the responsibility, when you decide to take the responsibility, then you become part of the Rajya Sabha of Kailasa, of the Rajya Sabha Parliament of Kailasa. Then, which is all of you who have contributed your wealth to Kailasa, all of you will become part of Kailasa. And the third that we have is Lok Sabha. All the other various Hindu leaders and world who have contributed to the welfare of the Hindus and the Hindu can now avail the opportunity to become part of the Lok Sabha So these are the three main structures, the three main sabhas. All of you can now become part of the Hindu parliament. Mutikama,
If
would
I
you like
might
to take a
add,
few? Yes, sorry, go ahead.
yes, Maharaj. See, becoming a part of whether it's or the Lok Sabha, it means you are actually learning Hindu structure, right? It is understanding how structures have been functioning from time immemorial and us that has been, part of the Vedic traditions. For the Lok Sabha, I would say that it is an open invitation welcome to every Hindu, whether you are a temple, whether you are a practicing Hindu, whether you and you are a leader who is inspiring others Hindu Dharma, and you are contributing, you are looking forward to a sense of oneness and how we're going Nathanis. I think being part of the Lok Sabha is a moment. And this is where we truly, together to make a difference, not just to ourselves, but to all.
Sorry for the tech. Hear me now? Yes, thank you. Our time, by becoming part of the Hindu parliament, the Chit Sabha or the Lok Sabha, each and every one of us get rights and privileges during the entire period. Going to attend the Parameshiva Sena program starting from Jan 11th all the starting from December 11th all the way till Jan 13th. All of you will also be part of the Rajya Sabha of Kailasa. And each of the three sabhas special voting rights and voting privileges that constitute the Hindus that administer Kailasa, our nation, the sovereign nation of the world. So go over, take the responsibility, and take this info/USCOM to become part of this great happening. And all of us need to know that will be the first batch who will be onboarded onto the Hindu Parliament itself is headquartered in our sovereign location, and Hindus from all over the world opportunity to become a part of this great happening. I'd like to take the next few months itself where the program is going to be happening and what is the in our program for you to become part of the Rajya Sabha. To be Kailasa, Los Angeles. The Parameshiva Sena program is going to be happening. The first step for you to become part of the member, for you to become a member of the Rajya Sabha is to take up between December 11th to January 13th and fly to LA. It is going to be a physical on ground. You'll be personally guided, trained, and initiated himself, giving us and taking the entire Paramashivoham to a whole new level. So take this day by signing up at ecitizen.info/US. Share a little more about the activities that we have been having in Los Angeles, the great happenings that have been planned is going to be happening.
Definitely, definitely, Maharaj. It is all of us here in Los Angeles are eagerly awaiting from across the world to come and be a part of such a one. It is very auspicious and the time is very high energy, and it is something that is not to be missed. At the temple, at the spiritual headquarters here, to be a host, how to be the ones that are going of welcoming and inviting every in North America and beyond these grand celebrations. So for Kumbh Mela, we have a team that is going to be functioning here. It is a very going to happen in the 1 month between December 11th and January. Experience like how Maharaja shared, being honored to being a part of the Rajya Sabha as a member of the Hindu Parliament, being able to vote, being able to understand how to make decisions, how to encourage others. So this is something that will happen, and will be trained literally to take on an active role, not just in you, Hindu, but it is also others in their journey to understanding what it means for them how to make a difference in your community. What is the meetings and the invitations that you will take across across the Southern California region that you will make the sevas or the service that you will be able to offer to the deities, understanding how to take care of each and every. What is Kumbh Mela? What is it being a Hindu? What are all the procedures? What are all the soak yourself in Sanatana Hindu Dharma? And through this, needs to be a leader. Then you are training, and while you are working towards being an effective Hindu, you are also working towards being a leader in your life. In every, please understand what you learn, what you train, initiations, and the blessings that you receive in Hinduism, as he guides you in this 1 month, you being your peak, most successful that you've been, whether it is at work, whether it is with whether it is with the community around you, you make things happen. How to Hindu Dharma teaches you. So we're going to have a program where we're going through a variety of these sevas, as we call it, the sessions that you will sit and learn, the calls, the interactions, again, the food that you learn to prepare, the way you serve others, the way it is getting a rath ready, or whether it is getting all the different aspects of the invitation for a phenomenal Kumbh Mela is what you're going to do here. To host you. We are so excited to welcome you here. Make this happen in a very grand way on this planet.
Yes. And at the same a blast. It's literally going to be a blast of celebration that is going to be celebration period is going to be for one whole month, which is between February 13th. And then the whole celebration itself happens all the way from Jan 14th to Feb 26th. To share with each and every one of you about Kumbh Mela. See, till now, what now each and every one of us have an opportunity to become part of the Hindu Parliament of Kailasa, and that is open for all of you is going to be becoming becoming part as a member of the Parliament of the Rajya Sabha by attending the Parameshiva Sena program. And the on ground training and on ground preparation going to be hosted in the United States of Kailasa and the United States of America as well. So now we are going to look at some more Kumbh Mela. What is the history of Kumbh Mela and why is this celebration significance, the history, and why is it so important of this at this point in time? Many of you may already know the history. At least all of us would have heard about the churning of the Milky Ocean. How many of you have heard? Yes, yes. You understand when the churning of the Milky Ocean happened, when both of them, when the whole, all of them were actually churning the Milky Ocean of Amrita for the nectar of immortality. At that time, nectar of immortality had come and between the Devas and Asuras, where the Asuras tried to take the entire nectar pot. Then, when the nectar was going to be served, at that point of the nectar actually fell on the physical planet Earth, and they fell at different places between Prayag, Haridwar, Nasik, and Ujjain. Bharat, where these four drops of nectar had fallen. We have the Kumbh Mela that is being celebrated over thousands of years. And this time, every Kumbh Mela, what happens is that this same cosmic happening happens once again. Planetary positions, the nakshatras, the entire cosmology itself once again. So every 3 years, the Kumbh Mela is celebrated in that are there. And this year, it is going to be in Bharat, and at the same time, we are also going to be in the United States of Kailasa as well. In most and is the world gathering and most peaceful gathering.
It's amazing, Mara. So many millions of people who actually participate in the Kumbh Mela, and yet it is such a peaceful gathering, as you shared, without, without any violence, without any incidents. It is so powerful to be able to witness how millions and millions of people come together for their spiritual upliftment. See, the Mahakumbh Mela, which is actually it's the most ancient, of people across the globe, right? Where they all, it is, it is so make way, people ensure supporting each other, yet at the same time having a very religious experience. We mentioned for thousands of years, all these millions of gurus and their devotees and disciples, they come to take part in the bathing ritual, Snan, right? And in that, they actually get to the sacred along with their guru, along with the enlightened masters. Amazing scene to actually witness. I would say people who get to touch the water after their enlightened master is truly an experience that.
And especially during the time in this era when we pontiff of Hinduism as the incarnation of Paramashiva, the biggest breakthrough that every one of us need to have. Whether in terms of your wealth, career, anything, when you attending the Kumbh Mela, by becoming part of the Kumbh Mela, you can get everything that you want. In time during that Shahi Snan, at that time, all the deities of all the enlightened beings, the enlightened beings themselves, in the water, blessing and energizing the water. During the Prayag Kumbh Mela, the sacred relics is the which is owned by the Mahanirvani Akhada will also, and that powerful energy happen in each and every one of us will be there. And I'd also specific findings as far as the water is concerned and how of the superconscious energy, how it's a super. That is the reason in our Hinduism when we see any and associations happen in a water body, right? Thing happens in a water body because water is a powerful energy. Our Vedic rishis, our ancient rishis, is just catching up. Modern day science is just catching up recently. Researches that were done by some of the well-known scientists, when they positive words and positive emotions, and when they examined it under beautiful designs and crystals like what you can see up here on the screen, at the same subjected water to negative words and negative emotions and saw that under the microscope it was completely damaged. So if one person's emotion, one person of change in just the water that is there, we have hundreds of crores, hundreds of millions of same place on the same day for the same purpose. On top of all of this, having an incarnation himself presiding and blessing. Imagine the superconscious breakthrough the that every one of us will receive in our life. And this having an opportunity to be part of the Kumbh Mela, but we actually conduct and organize the entire Kumbh Mela of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. as the representatives of Kailasa, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the 2008th Mahamandaleshwar of the Mahanirvani Akada. And since then, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been spearheading of the Mahakumbh Mela. Let us take a few moments to watch a video on the Kumbh Mela. So that is a beautiful introduction to Mela. The Kumbh Mela itself is a grand happening. It's something that is so great that we just cannot another glimpse of the previous Kumbh Melas that we have had and celebrated. You are lucky and you are blessed if you have got the opportunity to be a part of this. That you take this jump and become part of this great happening.
It is amazing to actually, brings back so many memories of how we have been a part of. I would say for every Hindu experience, Kumbh Mela, and for us, I think having the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism with us during that Kumbh Mela in Ujjain was world. I don't think most of us have ever seen an event before in our lives. And I can personally speak for myself, or the sessions, the initiations, and I cannot temple that he had pretty much created an entire temple there. Hindu, devotee, every Hindu visitor coming to it meant to be in front of such powerful divine beings. Commander of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, whether it is the temple science, whether it is the remember, and I wanted to share this. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was sitting. 1,000 people come every day. There used to be long lines of people waiting to go in to have his darshan. And along with blessing them, just him saying such a powerful statement, because it means you are getting every yours is that word blessing. And the bundi laddus that was so famous. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism sharing with everyone, saying, when we doing the seva and the service to humanity, and when we give, it should people are unable to even hold it in their hands. The overwhelmed with the joy of receiving so much, nobody really forgets that. It is you, and it is when Krishna had gone and eaten, and that one grain of rice that was served to him by the sage Agastya and his entire team, his people, right? Anyway, what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has given us as that prasad, I think will feel the blessing and the power that came. And the alankaram, they were out of this world, gigantic. Those experiences never are forgotten. You really appreciate when you see years, and the Kailasavasis came together, those hundreds of thousands of people who came, who sat for the sessions, who got their blessings, got to have a sight for people's eyes, right? That you don't forget that. And I, for a Hindu, when you go to a Kumbh Mela, you understand the Hindu Dharma, and the empowerment is from there. It is unbelievable and unforgettable.
Actually, even in fact, even when I look back at it right now, been the greatest happening, and it is just beyond can describe it to say, okay, it was large, it was great, it was adjectives that are there, and it will still not do justice to it. I still remember, like, I have to call it that way, the Peshwai, which was a large display of grandeur, where we brought and showcased Swamiji, the best of Hinduism, to the entire world out there. Hundreds of thousands, all of you need to know that during this period in time, there are hundreds of various other Hindu organizations, all of them who come together. And when the parade happens, when all the and it is like the entry into the Kumbh Ghat, and ours was the longest and the largest display. 100 rathas, 200 temple chariots that were actually adorned with deities, complete alankaram done, over 200 of those, which Kumbh Mela, the Ghat road where it is there, the entire road, the deities, And overnight, Swamiji set this up. And literally shifting, I still remember being part all the way from shifting all the deities, moving all the deities from to the north to Allahabad in Prayagraj was to experience. And from there, it was surreal experience because we were beyond time and everything was that just excitement filled in the air. This for all of you who are seeing and watching us live to have day zero of us and the Kumbh Mela, the celebration itself.
वन्दनं गुरुचरण वन्दनं गुरुवन्दनं वन्दनं नित्यानन्द गुरु वन्दनं गुरुचरण वन्दनं गुरुचरण जन्म सार्थककरं वन्दनं गुरुचरण वन्दानन्द गुरुचरण वन्दनं पद सद पग पग सरि गरि ग पग पद पद सरि गरि पद सद सद ग पद पद परि ग पग पग भवानन्दं गुरुस्मरणं नित्यानन्दं नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्दरूपं 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 गुरुवन्दनं वन्दनं गुरुचरण वन्दनं गुरुचरण वन्दनं गुरुवन्दनं गुरुचरणं नित्यानन्द गुरुचरण
Of the great happening. You can just see the thousands waiting and yearning for that one glimpse of. And in fact, we were blessed. Personally, be part of that entire happening, entire celebration together, where only when you experience it can you actually even any explanation that is there. And now each and every part of this great have the opportunity to be a part of this great organizing for the United States in 2025. With the 3000 years documented, which we have it in our hand, the Mahanirvani Akhada has been organized and under the guidance of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Swamiji is now organizing the of us. All the devotees who are able to go to India and participate happening is the best. But all of you, even Swamiji is bringing Kumbh Mela where you are, especially to all the and from all the other parts of the world. You can now be a part of this Kumbh Mela 2025 in the United States. Just like Swamiji in Bharat during the Kumbh Mela, how the same way back in 2006, Swamiji for the very first time brought Kumbh Mela to the United States for the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism organized waters from 21 were brought, and during the same grand United States, the entire Kumbh Mela was replicated the presence of an incarnation. Here we're actually looking at Swamiji did. Maybe I can ask Muktikama to share a few more words on this about how got onto the ground and made the whole thing happen. And this gives powerful it is, and how at the same time how to revive this tradition and to bring this and to make sure that each no matter where we are or what we are doing currently.
To have the first Kumbh Mela happen here in the United States, uh, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had actually brought that are unique to Hindu celebrations, to Hindu rituals. He had ensured that people get the same experience as they would get in India during in the Mahasnans and during Kumbh Mela. He has spent several hours getting the deities ready, having the deities there, having the alankars, the garlands, the grand jewelry, the clothing. So many such arrangements. And if you notice in these pictures, you will actually see how there are very unique and special items that are used. The special the umbrella that is used, the fire arati that is done, that is shown to the deities. How so there is so much that happens, and he has involved and included. It is not just people coming to it is also being a part, mobilizing the troops and volunteering, offering the seva as part of Mela. And along with this, the traditional, the ritualistic, the spiritual Hinduism was experienced by each come for this Kumbh Mela. As you can see, there were organizations that actually joined together in a space of oneness and unity together. They very proudly actually shared their banners and showcasing in this grand Kumbh Mela effort. People bring in the deities from various temples in a huge pool that was created. And as Maharaja had been brought, and the energized water was when people dip the deities, they're actually dipping the deities in from the Ganges, from Gangama. And to have the Supreme being there, conducting and leading the effort of, and the level of energy, share the words that can bring it. And along with him, he brought together so various Hindu organizations from various temples and mutts that came together as Hindu solidarity, powerful message that was sent to the world as a together to empower the entire world, to energize. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is have his vision as the sovereign head of Kailasa, the only Hindu nation for Hindus, is to bring all Hindus together in a space of unity, to come and stand together, to live the life as a Hindu, and to message forward from our Shastras. And this is what he is showing us as part of Kumbh Mela. Of Hindus from across the world, this is an open invitation to all the temples and the various interfaith organizations to come make this a very memorable, momentous, and person on this planet. And we are, going to be reaching out because this is our event. And for this, we are looking to have there will be a multitude of rituals that is meant to system, which will be conducted in the form of abhishekams or the spectacle of the deities, the homas, which are the fire rituals that are conducted, energy that will purify the space. And where we bring the true, authentic culture to everybody, having think tanks where is incomplete when we without the thinking manifest together. How do we take the Hindu word across? What are the next steps that we need to do, not just for ourselves to come? And we are inviting every Hindu leader who oneness and happening to come together and be a part of this grand initiative that we are doing. And of course, without saying, for a Hindu, offering of Annadan or offering food and serving to others is one of the most auspicious, most blessed activity, I would say. Lots of nutritious, organic, sattvic food will be served to everybody who comes. If anybody who right now, also we tell them saying, you come and say, I am hungry, without being fulfilled. So Annadanam is a very, very auspicious activity for us. These events that are being planned of you to come and make this a memory.
And adding to what Muktikama shared, and this time with the grace of Swamiji, and it is the opportunity that all of us are receiving to become part of several. One is becoming part of the Hindu Parliament of Kailasa. You will be. Second, you are getting to organize as the nation, as a representative, as an ambassador, representative of Kailasa, and being part of the point in time. This is a great happening because this is the first batch that is organized after the declaration of the sovereign nation, Kailasa as a sovereign nation. So it's a history. All of you from around the world can sign up and to become part of the Paramashiva Sena program, which is going to be guided and trained personally by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. info/USCUM, and you can register yourself of this to become part of the members of great happening right now. So the registration link is projected. Go ahead, take this moment to sign up. And that I wanted to share with each and every one of you about it. More about how this opportunity, the entire just for us that we are going to be doing, but it is for the next. It is necessary. It is a necessity for each and every one of. The Kumbh Mela itself is aimed, and we are cooperative so that the Hinduism, the next generation of Hinduism, at this point in time, the deviation gone through is completely out of control. About how, especially in the US and the North Americas, have completely, if I have to use the word, degenerated and have deviated completely from the associated from Hindu lifestyle.
Yes, ma'am. Is that the Hindu, the parents actually go through their children and even for themselves, right? Is there is a lot of attacks on Hindus. There are prevalent, and there is a lot of vandalism, Hindu property, Hindu temples. There is just so right now all across the world, and we are parents share with their children the right understanding. A lot of times what happens is the children go through a lot of and making fun of them that happens in schools and colleges, where they are unable to understand or share what is Hinduism or why are they Hindu, what do they practice, of the rituals or the religions, saying that, oh, there is so much that is shared. This is shared without of the religion, proper understanding of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Sanatana Hindu religion is a way of life. Hinduism is relentlessly sharing with everyone. How empower yourself to live and life. What we need, this is what our children need to hear from us. Hinduism, what is Hinduism, and how does that make a difference? Let me put it this way. Hinduism teaches you, it teaches you to understand who you are. Do you want to create as the purpose of Hinduism truly begins with empowering you on the inside. You share as you face the world, you know exactly how you are going to be to have the best life and to have the most empowered life possible. And as you can see, there are so many attacks and so much going on where Hindu or they are afraid of the violence that they are facing, who have been killed, been attacked, and there are and people are sometimes even afraid to step out to the temples somebody say something about us or our, today we need to stand up, and we truly need to understand how to be strong. Brahmanya, or when we worship Durga, or when we have the divine show, right? They show us how to stand strong, where, right? And this is what we need to teach our children today. Hinduism is relevant today as much as it is memorial. There is nothing that cannot be applied. Every that shared is all about creating the right way of life, standing up for what you believe in, having those practices. In fact, Om, right? The Om reverberates within you. That's how powerful the sound of the Om is. So they will know to be the right torch bearers. They will be carrying the message forward with the right context and with how is life going to be better as a living, practicing Hindu. Parents are looking for. In fact, we have seen so much of being thrown at Hindus, saying this is something that has come from Sanatana Hindu Dharma. But do people understand that actually casteism is not even a word that has been coined by under Hinduism? Rather, it is the Varnashrama Dharma. So there is a way to delegate the responsibilities and live life, understanding where you function to your peak. And so there is so much to be learned and so much to be lived with the right cognition. And this is what we are looking to teach each one of us, as well as our future generations. Let us stand together to first understand what truly is Sanatana Hindu Dharma, and let us empower knowledge so that when somebody tells them, you need to inform us and educate us, they have to share how amazing Sanatana Hindu Dharma is. A nation today that stands by us, that supports us, information that is needed with the Hinduism. I think we are on this planet Earth to be able to take this forward. And any standing together, we can face it no matter what.
Yes, ma. Perspectives on this same happening at this point in time. When I relate, if I look, I would have never associated myself as a Hindu, leave apart being part of the Hindu, actually associated or having any pride, because I was conditioned. I came into Gurukul when I was about 10 years of age. If I look back at the trajectory that in which I was going, I would have never been. Fact, that is the face of reality. And today, when I'm seeing the other Hindu youth who are there having the pride in being Hindus, it is all about a trend. Religions, it has become a fashion, it has become a trend, that tradition ridiculing Hinduism and thinking, oh, all this is for cheap people. And in the name of modernization, fashionable, destroying the entire life, destroying, not knowing what precious and what important itself is, that is given in our Hindu tradition. And on top of this, it is the entire Hindu phobia. Conveniently cover all of this information, especially when it comes about Hindu children, whether they are getting kidnapped, whether they get killed, but by the Hindu phobic and Hindu music media, by telling that, oh, they disappeared and they died of unknown causes. But no, it is targeted attacks on to this identity, thereby breaking the confidence of any with Hinduism. In multi levels, the entire genocide, the entire happened. And even when we face, due to the persecution, colonization that we've gone through, even when we were attacked and all of us were able to stand up for it. Let's take it whether it is the when the HRNC had was introduced by the British government. We could not even, we were so colonized and we were beaten literally stand up for what is our own rights, for what is our Sri Lanka. When all our temples were vandalized, when all our temples were the various different invasions, for example, the Mughal and were in India, and then the Portuguese invasion in the Sri Lanka, all the temples were completely destroyed. Whatever temples we are seeing today is completely rebuilt. Whereas when we look at the religions that are there, and it is just a mass jihad that happens is decade. The love jihads were forcibly, or the young women, the women youth of are falling into this trap, converted into the other religions that are there. And Hinduism is a greater science. The entire sampradaya embedded in the DNA of Hindus. That is why when the very same powers that are embedded in our DNA gets all of those extraordinary powers. But a very approach is taken to convert and to destroy, and all of this just goes unnoticed. Even those few shut down are completely silenced and are not given, whether it is the love jihad where our Hindu women are lured and converted into other religions, or the brutal destruction of our Hindu men, the youth, or and targeted approach. And if we don't stand up at this point in time, the future, we are not going to have anybody who we call Hindus. That is a fact. Even all of us who try to call ourselves as, oh, I'm a staunch Hindu, I'm an, face the reality. Does your next generation want to be an Hindu? NRIs, all the Hindus who migrated out of India, and all your children, your grandchildren, do they want to be Hindus? Do they even? And the answer is no. As a matter of fact, the answer is no. Wake up to this reality. If we don't wake up, our sons and daughters, they are not going to be Hindus. Sympathizers of those religions which converted each and every, the very roots of every one of us. That we stand up for Hinduism, we take the responsibility. I want to take an example here. This is a happening operation happened when the same colonial role had happened when the Mughals in the time. It is very directly related to the Kumbh Mela itself. When it was happening a few thousand years back during the period of Alauddin, he introduced the taxation system, trying to disrupt and abuse the entire Kumbh Mela. So what he did was introduce all the Naga sadhus who actually participated, all the monks, all participated in the celebration had to pay tax to attend. Even that, the Naga sadhus went by and to do it, but it did not stop there. After allowing, and he took the intention to the whole different level. He tried to loot the temple and destroy the Kashi Vishwanath temple, but sannyasis, who are the protectors of Dharma, actually have in the entire 12 months weapons and they protect, and 4 months become go through the Shastras, they read, and that period of time they do not. So during this Chaturmasya, during that 4 month period, before times tried to destroy the temple, but he was never able to, and the ferociousness of our Naga sannyasis. But some information that during this Chaturmasya that the Naga sadhus will not, knowing this at that point in time, around where the Naga sannyasis, the Naga sadhus were in the Chaturmasya Vrata, will not touch weapon at that point. Because all of them had actually traveled from to Prayag, they could not even go back to take their weapons. There is nothing that they can do to fight back. So all of them decided 10,000 that it is their life to protect the Shivalinga, and they knew the temple's destruction is inevitable. The temple, just to protect the Shivalinga, 10,000 Naga sannyasis, of them stood as a human barrier around the entire. They stood as a barrier to the entire Kashi Vishwanath temple, making two Naga sannyasis went and the Jyotirlinga and went into the Jala Samadhi, and required at least 24 hours, and to buy that time 10 Naga sannyasis stood as a protection around the temple, buying 24 hours Naga sannyasis to take the Shivalinga and enter into the Jala Samadhi to protect the Shivalinga. Literally, all the 10,000 of them, unarmed by the Aurangzeb's army, and finally the entire temple. But the entire Jyotirlinga, if we have Kashi Vishwanath temple, it is due to the sacrifices of those 10,000 Nagas that we have Kashi Vishwanath temple today. All are going to die, knowing that their death is inevitable. They are not even going to live to see whether the temple is protected. In protecting, not knowing whether at some point in time will even revive back and understand the sacrifice. All of this, they sacrifice their life for the future, the Shivalinga, and by sacrificing their life, what happened later, the Kashi Vishwanath temple Linga was retrieved and installed, and that is what all darshan in Kashi today. It is this great us are honoring for the sacrifice 10,000 Naga sannyasis did, and the sacrifice that the Swamiji has been doing, has done, and is going through to protect this tradition, just to protect Hindu, for for each and every one of us. Swamiji did not create the no, it is created for each and every one of us to protect, live Hinduism. Otherwise, the next few years we will as Hindus or the Hindu generation. In honor that Swamiji has gone through, that Swamiji has made each and every one of us stand up and take this 1 month Shiva Sena to become part of the warriors, to become warriors of Paramashiva. Sign up in US Kumbh and become a Naga sannyasi. Even end there. Seeing all of this, Aurangzeb in the Kumbh Mela, when the Kumbh Mela happened, to disrespect and he made 1,000 naked young on the entire road of the Kumbh Ghat where the Kumbh Mela was to happen, or to walk during the Peshwai, during the procession. Them, he made all the women nakedly stand on 1,000 Naga sannyasis. They challenged Aurangzeb that they will tie the bell on their male genital organs, and even if one, all the 2,000 Naga sannyasis walked naked of the Kumbh Ghat, showing and demonstrating the power and the mastery over their senses. And the entire power was displayed. He didn't stop there. He tried to take it even further and sent him of pious women trying to go and blessings to have children, trying to entice them. But the Naga literally just plucked their male organs and gave it off to them. The women, these guys, were terrified and they ran away from there. That it is time that each and every one of us, it is time that each and every one of us stand up for this truth. All that we are doing here is working for global peace. We are not asking anyone to go and fire or go and kill or go. No, we are gathering every single person for the global peace, to spread love, to spread devotion, to spread humanity. That is what we are calling each and every one of you for. Sena, we are taking this mantle to protect Hinduism, the most peace loving and the most powerful tradition in the entire world, to contribute to the entire humanity, to contribute is going to be there as our future. So take this responsibility to become the torch bearers for peace, for the future of Hinduism. Sign up at eCitizen US Kumbh. If you have any doubts and questions, you can go ahead and you can ask. We have a couple of questions posting in the Zoom as well as on our social media. Mukti, come up with a few questions and answer it for us.
Do you have any questions that you're seeing is being asked?
Yes. So one of the questions that how some of them are asking, multiple of them are asking about of the Paramashiva Sena. What are the logistics that are Paramashiva Sena and attending the program itself?
Sure. Just pointed out, please do sign up, because once you sign up, what, we will be asking, what are you looking to do? With that information, understand which team or how you can be, leadership positions. There is a variety of things to do, as it was reaching out to people, all the Hindus, whether it is the flyers, the information that people need, reaching out to several organizations and temples, and come and participate and come with their, with members. And how do you prepare the food? How do you, help with making sure that we have all the gifts and the part of Kumbh Mela happen? Being organized, has shared many times, God lives in an organized. We're going to plan so that it is going to be for each and every being who comes to participate in Kumbh Mela. The groundwork that will be done in preparing and getting things ready, you're going to learn. As you learn about this, you're also going to, you will get deeper insights into what it means to be cognitions to carry, as as a representative, moving in, with the diplomatic circle, when you're as the only Hindu nation in this. How do you take that word forward? How do you represent Hinduism? How do you understand to live life? Part of this will be taught. You will also be part of, whether it will be part of our daily routines, yoga, meditation, and spiritual discourses. You are going to be every one of this. You will be given adequate information, going to be in abundance. You will be well taken care of. Whatever is the food that is needed or the other requirements. The only for your accommodation, and if you need accommodation or getting suggestions, please do reach out to us. All the details that will be shared with you. Teams ready, and we will be engaging with each and every one during Paramashiva Sena time, between December and January. And truly speaking, resonate with what Maharaj was sharing. See, Sanatana Hindu Dharma, or a part of us learns to be in a meditative space. That means there's yet another part of us which is to be ferocious, meaning having the strength, the ability, and the cognition. How to. These are all things that you will learn, not just you in your life, but for your family and for your communities, as you learn and take your communities. And so please come, please be a part of this. I think, if I can say this, across the world, only program, Paramashiva Sena is the only program, a spiritual and an enlightened master and an avatar, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, to educate Hindus about how to stand strong as Sanatanis, and how to enjoy, and how to host, and how to welcome everybody across the world to enjoy and be a part of Kumbh Mela.
Yes, ma'am. We also have another question with regards to the logistics. How do you can commitment that you need to be there? So I want to clarify for all of you. Paramashiva Sena program, it's a program that is going to be happening. It is not a from all over the world can fly in and come physically. It's only those of you who are spending that 1 month period in time between December 11th to Jan 13th. All of you would be onboarded as members of the Rajya Sabha of the physical, very much a very physical program, and the timing you are going to have a 24/7 energy filled impact going to be there, going beyond the time and space. So it requires you to be Kailasa with us during that 1 month period between December 13th, and it is going to be a physical event. So please make sure that you are
Take it as time that you put a spiritual process for you, and this is about you taking time to understand you with the help and with the guidance that is going to be given by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. It empowers you to be a better person, and it empowers you to be a better Hindu. So please don't miss it. And I'm sure, like, people have asked, can't start doing something from home? Distractions. There are so many things that come in the way. You would like, or I have to go get this work done. Take care of this. So much that is part and parcel of. But when you dedicate to yourself and to Parameshwar, you will really that time why it was so important for you, and build the strength.
yes. We also have another question. How many months do we need to volunteer? First, I wanted to share is not volunteering. This is not you coming and volunteering here. Owning. It is you becoming part of you becoming a member of the Hindu parliament. Something much beyond, where we are going to take whole level to a Shivoham in our day-to-day life, in experience in each and every one of our actions every single day. So you're not going to just come as one small word, if I have to tell it that justice for what we're going to have. You are going to own and Sabha member, and anyone who attends the program between December 11th to January 13th, you Parliament of Kailasa. So make sure that jumping into this and becoming part of Kailasa /kum. And even if you have any doubts, any questions, you want to speak to us and then get to know more information, you can always you help you understand and help you get through any question and help you through the whole time.
I also wanted, is anybody who has any health issues, or if anything that you need to take care of, right? Please do share. We will make sure that the arrangements are made so that you don't miss this opportunity, but at the same time, you are assured that you are going to be taken care of. Whatever it is that will enable you to have a very powerful experience will definitely be provided. And, there is absolutely nothing.
And in fact, each and every one of you who attend the Paramashiva Sena will become that might be a more prompt news because all of you will business of Swamiji in the day-to-day actions. you will see how to hold and manage every one of your life. All of you will of Swamiji, manifesting Swamiji in each and will become the spiritual ambassadors of Kailasa. All of you, Swamiji himself, and it will be ingrained in you is going to be taking place. So do not miss this program that is specifically going to be happening. We also have another question from YouTube asking from the preparation. Yes. So the Kumbh Mela will be happening from January 14th to February 26th, and it goes all the way till Shivratri. So that is the period in time Kumbh Mela itself is going to be happening. And the main event which is going to be happening is going to be on February, California. But the Paramashiva Sena, before the Kumbh Mela starts. So, and Paramashiva Sena ends on January 13th, followed by the celebration. And to be part of, not mandatory for you to attend the Kumbh Mela celebration itself. Attend the Paramashiva Sena program for you to be a member of the Hindu Parliament. Yes, if
And
you have,
also on
go
yes,
ahead,
and
ma'am.
also during January up till the 26th of February, temples and all our adinams and centers will be celebrating every one of the most important dates that are part of Kumbh Mela. It truly is about bringing Kumbh Mela to everybody. And so, starting with Pongal and first Snan date.
Right.
So, you will get to understand use what is a Peshwai, what are the different procedures and the protocols that are followed. So, as you come on board and become a part, you will get to understand so much of this so that you're able to communities in school where you go. You will be able to share what Hinduism and Kumbh. There will be a multitude of celebrations, but the main date is February 2nd in the United States and February 3rd in India, which is one of the main Shahi Snan dates. It's a very, very auspicious and important to be having a huge celebration here in LA from across the world to join.
And we also have uh, Devavarnya asking Kumbh Mela at US and does not need to be. What I want to share here is that the most every one of us have is having the incarnation of Paramashiva with us. Having Swamiji is making it available for every one of from wherever we are. Problems or any hurdles, any obstacles, being able to go and attend, you are getting the opportunity to attend in your go to Kumbh Mela. Kumbh Mela is coming to you. You need to understand the very will be brought and will be energizing the entire water, and that is where the sacred Amrita, the cost, and you will have the very same experience of you experience. So when we are having a living incarnation with us, that every one of us are receiving this great superconscious breakthrough, this great happening.
In fact, I think the question, you know, that Nityananda Sangha and Kailasa Hinduism have been expressly given to conduct Kumbh Mela outside of India. So we're the only ones who actually are able to do that, which is why, and the Akhada Panch, the bodies that decide and that take care of the Kumbh Mela is the body that has and given express permission. So when we have such a, it absolutely makes it inevitable that we do post and across the globe to every person truly is the greatest and the biggest of in an auspicious period. We are able to celebrate today. Start by saying yes and sign up right now so that you get all the check it out and then have a great time with everybody.
Yes. And some of you are asking if I'm outside of India and attend in India, or should I only attend the one in the year? Is that if you are going to be attending the Kumbh Mela, you need to volunteer for a full period of January and February. Only if you're able to volunteer for the 3 months part of the Hindu Parliament, the Rajya Sabha members. If you are outside of India, then you can become a member volunteering by attending the program for a program for 1 month. You can become a Rajya Sabha member of the Indian celebrations. Then it is for 3 of what we will be doing is huge. So a minimum if you're going to be participating in India, and if you're participating in attending the Parameshwar Sena program is between India having it at Prayagraj and how your relationship is correlated to of Kailasa. And we also about for the Parameshwar Sena, do we have to go to LA temple? Parameshwar Sena is a physical program wherever to attend the Parameshwar Sena, either you go for that or the 3 months in Prayagraj. So that is the to join and be part of the entire Parameshwar. Go
Also,
ahead.
I think when I look at it, it's it is important for Hinduism is given. It is truly an inner awakening. You get to spend so much time in understanding so many different dimensions of Hinduism and yourself that it is so powerful. Once you come, you will truly not realize the passage of time. How um, initially you will be wondering how are you going to come here, how are you going to settle in, but once you come and your set just flies. That's how amazing and interesting and exciting. It is powerful, it is intense, but come to me and for others.
And in fact, the is going to be a celebration where all of us are going to be coming mass enlightenment for the mass peace, for the global peace that's going to be happening. Major highlights of the entire program is even though it is the world's most peaceful So it is for spreading the global peace. It is for each and peace of the entire world amidst all the raging wars that are going to come together and to love to the entire world. So take up this opportunity /kum and register yourself for the Param. Each and every one of you can become the Sena of Param. Reach out to the entire world. The link for all of us is projected on the screen. Right, and register yourself. You can go ahead and put it in the chat or in the comment section. Yes, we have another question. Yes, so we have another question. Do you go there for the Kumbh Mela? Is please clarify. May
We've heard this so much that people are like, oh, free Kumbh Mela sessions, or should I? I've heard from the Supreme Court of Hinduism, so experience this myself is for others. And see, Kailasa and service to humanity, it is about how we contribute as much positivity as aspects of devotion, gratitude, love, harmony, whatever you want to name it, right? It is about how to the world. And when we say life is for others, or when you share to enhance or to help, that brings back so much more to you. I would say the best enricher in the world, or at your highest, humanity comes first, because it makes you the host that welcomes everybody to have a beautiful time along. If you were saying our time from December 11th to January, strengthening, empowering, and educating each one of us. We're going to carry the mantle forward as part of Kumbh Mela, the nation, and how as part of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. So this is what Parameshwar says. You are done. You are going to go back to your respective, carry that mantle with you and make a difference in your ecosystems. And you will celebrate parts of Kumbh Mela in your local temple, at your throughout. You are absolutely welcome, and we would love part of February 2nd, Sunday here in Los Angeles, in India, and to be part of the really grand that is going to happen. We welcome you to stay all the way towards the end for as many number of days to learn and to know how to share that and host the Kumbh Mela also here. So it is not easy to say. One empowers and enables you to make sure is carried forward with great pomp and celebration, and the appeal come to be trained and empowered forward for Hinduism. That's what I would say.
just to add to is that you don't have to worry that okay, I was part of the preparations, but maybe not of the program. The last day of the Paramashiva Sena is actually the first day itself. So you can be assured that you are going to be receiving. So make sure that you are attending and signing up. We are Anna asking for 2 months if they need to go through the preparation and the celebration also. If you want to go through both of it, which is the preparation and the celebration, because the last will be on the 26th of February. So until then, you'll have to make sure that you want to take up this lifestyle. However, it is not you to be there during the celebrations period, during the whole, but you need to make sure that you're available when the program gets released. So make sure that you're signing up /com and sign up to become part of the program. Once again, if you have any doubts or questions, go ahead and you can. It's going to be 13th of January, which is the first date of Kumbh Mela. So make sure that you are signing up for the Parameshwar Sena program that will lead you to experiencing the best that can happen in your life at this point in time. So go over and make sure that you are registering yourself at ecitizen.info/USCOM. I have also projected for all of you the dates of the Kumbh Mela, the major events that will be taking place starting from the 13th of January. And also at the same time, I want to share with every one of you that the 13th of Jan is the first Snan. It is the first Snan on the Paush Paurnami, and the Kalpava starts, and it is the 13th of Jan when the first Snan is actually going to happen. So the big event we are organizing is going to be on Feb 2nd, but the first Snan itself will be on Jan 13th. So all of you who are becoming part and who are signing up as part of the Kumbh Mela celebrations and as part of the Parameshwar Sena, you will make sure that you are attending the first Snan of Kumbh Mela. So you do not have to feel that you are not attending the program. You are very much, in fact, going to attend the program. You're going. So that is the that clarifies more information. Go ahead and you can post it. We'll be more than happy. All of you are signing up for the.
When you sign up, definitely do is ensure that what is needed for you, what do you bring along with you, the details of sending out this detail. So you, I'm sure people, um, are we supposed to be Sattvic? So there is email will be sent out, and we will as you come here for the program.
So once again, let's take up this time to ask if you have any other doubts, any other questions. To have each and every one of you sign up. We already have a few hundred of us who have signed up, and in the last already the preparations, large scale preparations have started for us to for all of you to join us during this Parameshwar Sena program. Make sure that you're joining. If you have any other doubts or questions, if not, please for the Kumbh Mela. The link to the form is projected for all of us on the screen. It's ecitizen.info/kum. And once you fill in this information, we will reach out to you with further details from Kailasa. And we also sincerely request all the devotees, all of you who are watching us live, to ensure that all of you are signing up, sharing this information with as many people as possible, sharing this information and reaching out to as many people as possible so all of them get to be benefited. Please take a few moments to go over to ecitizen.info/uscum. And in the upcoming days, we are going to be having a lot more information that we'll be sharing with each and every one of you, and a lot more exciting news that all of you can expect. So please stay tuned, following us. Opportunity to thank each and every one of you. And particular segment with the Purna Mantra, reading. Let's now offer our gratitude to Swamiji. Om Purnat Purnamudachyate Namadaya Purnamevavashanti Shanti 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 Sat Sarvam Bhagavad Srinityananda Paramashivapadukarpanamastu Nityan. Thank you, everybody. Nityananda.
नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् परमशिवोऽहम् नित्यानन्द परमशिवो
with your eyes closed, connecting with the divine darshan. Come, let us all now move slowly, very rise.
பித்தனே உலகோரின் பித்தெல்லாம் தெளிவித்து தந்தவனே நித்யா பொருளானவனே ஆனந்த பெருவாழ்வின் பொருளானவனே தியானக்கரம் ஆண்டு கொண்டவனே தருவாய் நித்யானந்தனே.
Om as the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva. I bless you all with Paramashivasya Sri Nityananda Paramashiva Murthy Avatare Paramatvaita Praptaye Bhavatya Sarvepya Asi Paramashiva Paramburulin Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashiva Murthy Murthiyaga உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் அருளி ஆசீர்வதி. I bless all the Paramashivoham level into the Guru-disciple relationship. Tata Shivoham Pratama Pradibhagipya Me Asisha Aye Vitivatrupena Diksham Paramashivoham முதல் நிலை தியான வகுப்பில் கலந்து முழுமையான குரு சிஷ்ய உறவு மலர்ந்திட பரமசிவோகம் ஏப்ய பிரதிபாகிப்ய மம மந்திரஸ்ய சங்க சங்கல்ப பிரக்ரியாயாச்ச ததாமி. I bless and all the Paramashivoham program level 2 participants Diksha and Sangha Sankalpa process. பரம நிலை தியான வகுப்பில் கலந்து கொள்ளும் உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் சங்க சங்கல்ப ரசவாதத்திற்கான தீட்சையும் அளித்து ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். All the Parama 3 participants who are graduating today in level 2, level 3 with a successful all of you, all my Ananta Kalyana manifesting through me and becoming me and the fermentation of and his bliss is inside you all, his ultimate existence, all merging and making it a present is called initiation. Decide to cognize what I say, you are Paramash. This fundamental truth, you are Paramashiva. You may not know when it is. You may think it is distant future, but try to cognize, because I am saying you are worthy. I will make that into present, future, present in you. Listen, right beyond the time, Paramashiva is verily available. You are from your own core consciousness, manifesting right now. Experience you are Paramashiva. Om. Om. Tritiyastarasya sarvepya Paramadvaita Diksha Artatmama Ananta Kalyana Gunan Prakatikritva Maya Anubhavitum Paramashivanubhutim Anantam cha Asishaha Diksham cha tadami Sambhavana Vartamana Katana Rupena Melashyate Yasmin Chane Bhava Vishwasantiyat Bhavan Para Iti Etat Mula Rupena Satyamasti Anta Najananti Yat Esha Eka Dura Bhavishya Mahi Etavataha Viswasa Gurvan Tarhi Bhavantaha Dikshaya Yogya Aham Vaya Varadanam Karomi Yatham Nirmeyasu. Om. Om. Paramashivo மூன்றாவது கொள்ளும் அனைவருக்கும் பரமசிவ பரம்பொருள் இந்த உணர்வின் மூலமாக வெளிப்படுத்தும் அனந்தையும் வெளிப்படுத்தும் நித்யானந்த பரமாத்வைதத்தில் நிலைத்திருக்கும் தீட்சையை இருக்கின்றேன். பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளின் குணங்களும் உங்களுக்கு அவரது நித்திய பரமானந்த நிலையை அனுபூதியாய் பெறுவதற்கான ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். நன்ற எதிர்கால சாத்திய காலத்திலேயே நிகழச் செய்வதற்கான செயல்முறையே தீட்சை. பரமசிவன் என்பதுதான் அது எதிர்கால சாத்தியமாகலாம் கருதினாலும் கூட நான் சொல்வதை உள்வாங்குவதற்கு தயாராக இருந்தீர்களானால் தீட்சைக்கு தகுதி உடையவர். எதிர்கால சாத்தியமாக நீங்களே பரமசிவன் என்பதை உணர்வீர்கள் என்று நம்பினால் கூட போதுமானது. சாத்தியத்தை நிகழ்கால சத்தியமாய் மாற்றுவதற்கு நீங்கள் பரமசிவன் அப்படின்னு நான் சொல்லும் பொழுது எதிர்காலத்தில் ஒருவேளை இந்த சத்தியத்தை நான் நிஜமில்லை என்று நீங்கள் நினைத்தீர்களே, தீட்சைக்கு தகுதியுடையவர்கள். சாத்தியத்தை நிகழ்கால சத்தியமாக்குவதே இந்த அளவுக்கு உங்களுக்கு ஸ்ரத்தை இருந்தால் கூட தீட்சை எனும் வரமளித்து அதை நிகழ்காலத்திலேயே உங்கள் எல்லோருக்குள்ளும் பரமாத்வைதம் ஒன்றே. ஓம் ஓம்.
சொர்க்கம் என்றாலே அன்பு வழிதானே என்றே நீ உற்சாகமாக உணர்த்திட இன்பம் கண்டோம் வழிதானே என்றே நீ உற்சாகமாக உணர்த்திட இன்பம் கண்டோம் அதை அண்ட தன்னில் தான் தேடுது உள்ளுரையும் ஆனந்தத்தின் எல்லை வீர உண்டாகுது நாடும் இங்கு தேடும் சுக வாழ்வை தர நித்யானந்தன் ரூபம் கொண்டு இந்தவா அண்டத்துக்கு நித்யானந்த தியானம் தந்தவா நின்றவா அண்டத்துக்கு நித்ய ஆனந்தம் கண்டாலே உள்ளம் தெய்வீகம் கொண்டாடும் என்றாய் நித்யா இல்லாமல் கொள்ளும் தெய்வீகம் எந்நாளும் எம்மை ஞானத்தின் மெய்வாழ்வில் சேர்க்கும் உண்டாகும் நித்ய ஆனந்தம் கண்டாலே உள்ளம் தெய்வீகம் கொண்டாடும் உள்ளங்கள் இல்லாமல் கொள்ளும் தெய்வீகம் எந்நாளும் எம்மை ஞானத்தின் மெய்வாழ் நித்யா அவன் பாதம் மதி கண் வாழ்வில் பொறியாக குடியேறும் அகமும் தெளிந்தே ஆனந்த கூத்தாடி விட குருவாய் வளர்ந்தான் மெய்ஞானம் எம்முள் வந்திட
परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द ज्ञानन्द परमशिवो नित्यानन्द परमशिव नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परम ॐ नित्यानन्द शिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द शिवोऽहम् आनन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
Today, the darshan of Swamiji manifesting in his form, the experience, the ultimate space of oneness, Swamiji. Through the different social media platforms through which you can connect to Swami through the internet, but also through your internet. And the first social media platform through which you can connect to Swamiji with is YouTube, the YouTube channel. You can like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And here is where every day different events happening in Kailasa are streamed, and And under the comment section, you can post all your prayers, gratitude at Swamiji's feet in the chat section and request blessings for anything and in your life. The next platform is X. This is where you can get the latest news and updates of Kailasa. His official Twitter handle, which is Kailasa's SPH Nityananda Parameshivam. Hit on the topmost pinned tweet and click on the reply icon. Blessings want to request on Swamiji as today we prepare the Paramadvaita with Swamiji. And if you feel there's some upset and you want Swamiji's blessings to relieve that pain, to relieve the post your prayers with the hashtag Ask the Avatar and Swamiji creating you from that. The next social media platform is Instagram. You can head to Kailasa's SPH Nityananda Instagram page. You can click on the profile photo, which will lead you to the live video and post any boon that you wish to manifest. You can post directly from Swamiji. And if you want to experience oneness with Swamiji, you can post blessings for that also. Don't forget to follow the page as here every day. The Murthy and just having a glimpse of these Murthis, the photographs of Swamiji every day, space of oneness and gratitude. The next platform. Make sure you follow Swamiji's official Facebook page, which is Kailasa's. Give a like to this page and follow this page as this is open to all. If you want to know what is happening in Kailasa, so you can go to live video which is posted right now and you will be getting the blessings from Swamiji directly. Welcome all of you to the Kailasa's parliamentary voting. An important thing that education most pressing challenges of our time with over 250 million children worldwide. Factors such as poverty, conflict, gender equality continue to obstruct access to quality education, which is happening currently right now. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji, Hindu education system through the Nityananda Gurukul model open to individuals of all backgrounds, nationalities, and castes. Gurukul, which is revived by Swamiji, which is the ancient provided. This has been provided with free of cost, both in person. Youth with spiritual knowledge, yogic sciences, and leadership of young leaders grounded in resilience, moral. This model offers a transformative approach to addressing, focusing on holistic growth and accessibility, reimagining the education worldwide. And today is how can Kailasa address the global education crisis which the world is facing. A few options for all of you. Feel free to choose with you the most and head to kailasa.org/Hindu-votes and do share with us what your understand, what you feel. You can post your insights, the reason why you have voted for. Now, let us all continue to receive the darshan of Swamiji, to receive Paramashiva, manifesting as Bhagavan Nityananda Murthy.
Shivoham Nityananda Paramashiv Om Nityananda Paramashiv Om Nityananda Shivoham
Nityananda, we welcome all of you to this segment. Enlightened AI is a one-window solution for all the individuals, a repository of knowledge, teachings, and all the content just in your video. Through the Enlightened AI, you get access to all the latest the live presidential address, Nitya Satsang, temple happenings from all around the world in all the Kailasas, etc. Of the Enlightened AI is that it helps you track spiritual routine. Spiritual routine forms the very core of lifestyle. And Enlightened AI helps us keep track, be it yoga, be it puja, be it the to it with integrity and authenticity and grow in our spiritual path. In addition, also provides the vast array of forms that have been gifted to us and revealed in various forms, such as satsangs, such as by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and music. Most importantly, Kailasa's AI is available on the Enlightened AI application itself. You can talk, you can speak with the digital, your own customized Atma Guru in the very application itself and seek spiritual guidance. Any of your problems that you face in your day-to-day life.
Also, ask portal to access all of Ask Nityananda's features on the web portal at ask.nityananda.ai. Visit the Ask Nityananda web portal and use all of the 40 plus models that Ask Nityananda holds. Integrated Ask Nityananda with WhatsApp so that you can have to Ask Nityananda, as all of us use WhatsApp, and inside of WhatsApp is just another click away. You can even have your own personalized version of the digital manifest chat in your WhatsApp to start chatting with Swamiji whenever you want. Ask Nityananda and Enlighten AI, the same e-citizenship is completely free and it is very simple. Using our WhatsApp number that's projected on the screen or this web portal. So you can use the access to not just all of the Enlightened AI digital services around all of the various different features that we are having, whether it's or the various programs, all of them are connected through the eSystem. Download this Enlighten AI, which is completely free. Head over to Enlighten, click on the Enlighten AI, which has the and install this application. It's completely free of cost and it is as of now, but very soon we will have the Apple version. Let us now take a few minutes to download And if you're already using it, make sure to share it with your friends. Also get the experience of having Swamiji. Let us continue to enjoy the powerful darshan of Bhagavan through the supreme point of Hinduism. Thank you all. Nityananda.
Today, on this auspicious day of the Paramashivoham, we offer with the powerful neurological activity of the Supreme Paramashivam, who is the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva. Om Sahasradala Pankaje Sakala Varabhayakarambujam Vimalagan Prasannavatane Sakala Devata Rupinam Smare Shirasi Hamsagam Kurum Atadhupaha Om Dhurvadhurvantam Dhurvadayosma Dhurvayam Vayam Dhurvamastam Devanam Jushtatamam Kannitamam Devautamam Ahritamam Swamakva Mitrasya Tva Chakshusha Prekshirma Birmasam Shishum Shri Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa Nityananda Paramashivaya Namaha Dhuvama Atha Deepaha Uddipya Svajata Vedo Bhagnim Nirogashya Mahyamabaha Jivanam Chadisho Disha Jata Vedo Gamashvam Purusham Jagat Abhyama Paripadaya Shri Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Deepam Sandarshayami Naivedyam Om Madhuvadartayate Madhuksharanti Sindhira Santoshati Madhurakta Madhumrajaha Madhudyorastu Nafpita Spadir Madhuvagum Astu Surya Madhu 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 Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Param Naivedyam Nivedayami Naivedyanantaramashamanam Samarpa Janam Om Grahanyestya Yajate Imam Janiti Dvadasharatnira Shanabha Masa Samvatsaraha Samvats Maunji Bhavati Urvai Munjaha Chitra Nakshatram Va Etat Karma Karpura Gauram Karunabata सारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि शावताराय ज्योतिस्तम्भस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलास नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्ये श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय मूलप्रकृति शिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रदानाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सकृत्पूर्ण कैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय भयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलास नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगभट्टाभिषिक्ताय श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्या सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राज श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्या मङ्गलं कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलं ज्ञानदायिने आनन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं कामदायिन्ये सर्वमङ्गलेश्वर्ये मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय मङ्गलं परमावताराय नित्याय हरि ओं तत्सत् सर्वं शिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ आनन्दम्
உலக வாழ்க்கை அழியா பொருளாய் தர்மம் காப்பவனே விதியையும் அவனே வாழ்வில் வெற்றி கணக்கை துவக்கி பாதம் வைக்கும் சக்தி தந்தானே பல உள்ளங்களின் குறைகள் போக்கி எங்கும் பாதம் வைக்கும் சக்தி தந்தானே பல உள்ளங்களின் குறை வெயில்மழையும் கடன்மழையும் தினம் தினமும் பாடி பாடி மகிழ்வோமே வெயில் மழையும் கடன் அவன் புகழை தினம் தினமும் தெய்வம் பூமிக்கு வந்த நாள் இன்று உலகமே கொண்டாடும் திருநாள் கையிலே இருக்கும் கடவுளும் கண்ணும் ஒன்றாகி நித்தியனாகி நின்றானே சக்தி என்னும் ரூபம் அவதரித்த திருநாளை போற்றி பண்பாடி பூமிக்கு தெய்வம் பூமிக்கு வந்த நாடு இன்று உலகமே கொண்டாடும் ஹரணும் வந்து சிவனாய் என்று அவதரித்தானே யுகங்கள் தோறும் யுகத்தில் நித்யானந்தன் விட்டானே சித்தி புத்தி நித்யன் என்று நாமம் கொண்டு மலையாய் நின்றானே பக்தி ஜீவனுக்தி தந்து 3 லோகம் பதவி தந்தானே காக்கும் தெய்வம் அவன்தானே அவன் நிழலை தொடும் வரையில் தோல்வி என்பது முறையாய் காக்கும் தெய்வம் அவன்தானே அவன் நிழலை தொடும் வரையில் தெய்வம் பூமிக்கு வந்தனா இன்று உலகமே கொண்டாடும் திருநாள் முன்னே வந்தானே ஹரியும் சிவனும் ஒன்றாகி நித்யனாகி நின்றானே சக்தி என்னும் ரூபம் அவதரித்த திருநாளை வந்த நாளை மாற்றி கொண்டாடு நம்ம தெய்வம் பூமிக்கு வந்த நாடு இன்று உலகமே கொண்டாடும்
ಶಿವ 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 ಶಿವನೇ ಬಂದೆ நாடிடுமாட்டத்தில் சைவத்தையே அவன் புனரமைத்தான் சிவ 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 கைலையின் நாயக நாடிடுமாட்டத்தில் சைவத்தையே அவன் புனரமைத்தான் நித்யானந்தா 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 பரமனாக நெஞ்சில் பதித்தது அஷ்டசக்தியும் 10 திசைகள் கைலையை படைத்த கலைஞனே கைலை நாயகா பரமே பரப்பிட படையெடுப்பனே மாகேஸ்வரா இது ஆதிசைவம் கொண்டாடிடும் கூட்டம் என்று முருகன் அழகு கவிதை பேசும் அருளோட சக்திகள் வெளிப்படும் பைரவனின் காவலோட அகிலத்தை ஆண்டிடும் வீரன் அவன் வழி நடந்திட அவனோட சேன
Listen. Every day we are getting application. Kailasavasi and sannyasis. There are some elaborately written. We want to donate all. Some of them listed like a multi-million and want to come and settle down. All. Please understand. Sincerely attend Paramashivogam program level 1, level 2. Go through all the program, all the 3 level. Sincerely. Once you programs have Kailasavasi initiation. Initiation you want. Start working along with Kailasa team. Naturally, you will be called for specific project. Once you are successfully trained those projects, you will be naturally called into the Maha Kailasa, main Kailasa. Happily ever after. Training system, I am making it clear. First, with sannyasi or sannyasini or grihas, anaprasti or brahmachari, alasant, anything. The first is Paramashivoham program level 1, level 2, and settle down in Kailasa as a brahmachari, Naishtika brahmachari, Naishtika brahmacharini, sannyasi, grihastha, anaprasti, Gurukul Balasant, any order come, but no money will be accepted from. It is only your heart, devotion, yaga, for you to enter into Kailasa, nothing else. Why I am making it as a rule? Qualified, but also giving donation. Applications, others will feel, oh, because they gave money, their application has been accepted. Because has been accepted and they have been called to Kailasa and live. To avoid these confusions, to avoid these conflicts, I am one who want to become Kailasavasi and accepted from you. No money accepted from you. Be very. If someone wants to donate, you be a Sarvanyapita manifester. Way to donate. You can become Sarvanyapita intention, Sarvanyapita Yajaman, Sarvanyapita Karta. You can do. You can offer sevas, pujas. You can Kailasavasi application and your donation. And if you want to become Kailasavasi, this will not be accepted. So all kinds of confusion, once and for all, Kailasavasi, based on your spiritual qualification. In Kailasa, are given everything. Money doesn't matter. Your value is to carry within you. The values you carry in you Money doesn't matter. Your value is heavy. So, Savasi, Adinavasi, Grihastha, all orders, application only based on your spiritual qualification. Make it clear. No casteism birth in Kailasa. The birth based does not exist in Kailasa. Discrimination based on your caste, community, yes, background, nationality, till today does not matter. From now, if you are authentic, respond, causing Kailasa. See, till today, who you were, not only we don't care, you drop your whole past. Your ego is past. Drop the whole thing. No economic contribution to Kailasa. Your application form for residency getting accepted. Be very clear. Your request, your friendship will be accepted only spiritual qualification. See your educational background. We don't see your professional qualification. Here, we don't see your age. We don't see your social background. See anything of your past. We may ask, so you feel very good that you introduced yourself. That's all. An application, interview applications are accepted. The only thing is looked at is, have you attended Paramash program level 2? Have you imbibed the spiritual understanding? Hinduism as science. Enjoy style. Are you enjoying the lifestyle? For we look at only well qualification. Then once completing all these 3 programs, Paramashivoham level 1, 2, Paramashivoham program level 3. Kailasas, for example, for Grihasthas, I have allotted some separate For brahmacharis, there's for brahmacharinis, there's a chain of Kailasas. If you want to be a grihastha, if you are not married but you want to be, for those people, there's a separate campus. So, be very clear, there is no age limit for Gurukul. To be in Gurukul and study, you can even be 99-year-old, almost in deathbed, nothing wrong. Because Hinduism, till death, even after death, amazing learning experience. Death, learn during death. So, for anything, age limit. The jati comes by birth. Any other impurities of your past. For example, somebody want to become your past was not that sacred or pure. Ask about your past. From today, when you take initiation, are sincere, integrated to the vows of sannyasa or whatever order you are joining. That are you ready to take it and follow sincerely? You are welcome. For all orders, no illicit drugs, any addictive drugs, alcohol or drugs or marijuana of addiction is banned. Any form of banned. All madhu is nisheda. Of drug is banned. No illicit drugs. Any form of non-vegetarian, violent life is banned. Non-vegetarian, even things like a leather jacket, any animal product, if you are given medically prescribed for your health reason, which may contain animal product, can be exempted. Prescribed medicines are exempted. No animal, even the Nadaswarams, Tirkailaya Vadyams, those leather are naturally, we make sure he is skilled in Agama. It's when you make Tirkailaya Vadyam for Paramashiva, Paramashiva stick music instruments like Nadaswaram, Vadyam, leather. Those leathers are procured. Items are procured only from away dead animal. Because for ritual, the tiger skin, deer skin, leather for Tirukkailaya Vadyam, Nadaswaram. But all these can be procured only from animals, never by any form of. So, no animal product. Same way, no illicit sex. Each one will be aligned to their bodies, will be aligned to their order, rules, to their order, spiritual. Vanaprasthis will be aligned to their order, spiritual. If you want to know detailed orders, each order's rule, brahmachari, how to be. You can go Nityananda AI, ask Nityananda and ask. It will give a detail, the rules, regulations, lifestyle of a brahmachari looks. Grihastha. You want to be a Grihastha. You are already married. Go and ask and expectations. If you want to be married now, you want to come and settle down in Kailasa and go and ask Nityananda. That will give a clear rule. For each order, you want to be a Gurukul Balasan. Go and ask Nityananda. Rules and regulations. Any order you want, you can read the rules. So be very clear. The order, you can even choose after studying the order's rules. You can go and ask Nityananda the rules about the Krama Brahmacharya, Naishtika Brahmacharya, the rules about the Grihastha, the rules about the. You can study all of that. Ask all your questions. You can choose which order you want to be. Sampradaya you want to be. You can choose. So be very clear. You can choose your order. Have really, you will be trained through AI from wherever you. More training. You are sure about, then you will be invited. Particular Kailasas to be absorbed into the team, into that Kailas. We are basically Tyaga, force, prana of Kailasa. We are proud to hold it. And she was Nandi Dwaja. She was vision for humanity. mission for humanity. Dedication, tyaga. So, need your money to become Kailasavasi. Of course, your money will not be accepted if you want to become a the whole decision application is quickened only through commitment. So understand, every through AI, how much you are integrated, how much you are authentic, you feel responsible. Life as Kailasavasi. How you others spiritually, how you are able to cause others, ultimate reality. So understand, life is centered, focused on anyone wants to do, keep that separate acceptance, not connect both, and decisions will not be made connecting. Decisions about acceptance into Kailasa, any order, is purely dependent on spiritual. How integrated, how authentic you are to the enlightenment science, raising yourself and others with this enlightenment, how enriching you are the science to others, and how you are able to cause your reality and others' reality through this science. So, here about the all for all brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprasthi, gurukul, university students, all orders of Kailas, yoga, meditation, and puja, and satsang is a that is non-negotiable, compromised, yoga, meditation, puja, satsang. You will do morning yoga, puja, meditation and satsang. In some countries, you may do morning itself. Here, morning time is the darshan. So you finish darshan, yoga, satsang, all in morning itself. For your morning, you will do yoga, meditation, satsang will be evening because the satsang happens in as per. So ends up with all kinds of background, nationality, live together, inspire the signs of enlightenment, lifestyle, especially the Adishaivite tradition. Kailasa lifestyle, superconscious breakthrough to humanity. Billions because carry that with you. Enlightenment matters because only that eternally forever. So the right thing you need to yearn while you are is enlightenment. Whole ecosystem is focused on that. Whole ecosystem is focused on Kailasa ecosystem is focused. Next 5 days, break between Paramashiva home program. After 5 days, the next season, Paramashiva is going to start. These 5 days, all those thousands and thousands of Adinavasis, Kailasavasi application, receiving calls for further initiation, further interviews, visa interview, categorizing process, and I really want to apologize for the delay because I'm not able to handle the pressure. Applications getting loaded in every minute. Our social media handle, YouTube or Facebook, Twitter, if you put a comment, we reach out and register. It's just flying everywhere. So then taking all the details, organizing, beginning the training, all that is taking time. To tell you, I wanted to insist. We are inspired immigrants. Even now, the biggest problem media and social media is raising a nation without police. Hey, listen, you should see the history of the immigrants living all over the world, the Hindu immigrant, Hindu diaspora all over the world, the first world countries, USA, UK, France, Australia, take all the first world countries. Hindu diaspora is free and richest ethnic mind. Go and see the statistics. It's almost 0% NRIs, Hindus in. It's almost in UK or Australia or France, negligible. It may be like 1 or 2 exemptions who got imprisoned, who got jailed. Don't try to say, oh, there is criminal exemption, rarest of rare. Style of inspired after thoroughly studying only these decisions very, especially inspired Hindu immigrants, forming the core population. So not only they will not, if something happens, very rarely, rarest of the accident. So we should analyze the everything with a tremendous reform them and imbibe them. So I am very confident the inspired Hindu immigrants, they make such productive, happy, enlightened ambience and ecosystem. They will set a trend and model free society. So the next season of Paramashivogam starts from 22nd August, 12 days more. In these 11-12 days, you will all and the further training. Anyone who wants to come to Kailasa, go to our Ask Nityananda, Spiritual AI, go to our website, Kailasa, and register. Our QR code available, scan it and fill e-citizenship form. The interview session. Further trainings will start. We are a nation by inspired immigrants. Inspired immigrants. That is why I am so confident of it. Crime-free and purely on donation taxation. So, ready. We will set a trend. So, share and celebrate, enrich and end of the day, what doing? This life of enlightenment. This life of enlightenment. Waiting to get initiated into SJP, station of Paramashiva's. Shavartha Murthy, Sri Srinivasa Venkateshwara Swami. I bless you all. Be showered with wealth and Paramatvaita. Oh, things be blissful.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षि सुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार अवतार श्रीपार्वती स्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकल द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमद्धिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान श्रीचिह्नकाहलादि समस्त बिरदाव ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्व ज्ञान दीक्षा व्ययापवर्गवर्ष मूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांतस्थ श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज इत्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानर्हार्ह ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्री शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्व श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी माणिक्यवाचक स्वामिना अवतार ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत ज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान ईश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरा कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशत नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्य कैलास परम्परागत आनन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महाकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वत चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसे गणवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परम्परागत चतुर्दित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तन शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्वाणीपीठ श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् शासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागण अनवच्छिन्न पीठ गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठादि मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुरस्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्नि परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्व श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक आचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिवर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्म जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक पर अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मात्तरणेन विजयी भव जय जय